Well, morning Tom, it's Thursday morning the 28th of August. It's a nice sunny morning, a little bit on the cool side, but it's nice and bright at the moment. And this is the little weather vane that I was telling you about in the email, the one with an owl on it. It's got a weathercock, it's a weather owl. So I've got it to this stage now where I started stripping down the old paint off it, and it isn't finished. I've got a bit more burning off to do, especially on the letters here. So there's all that to finish off, and then there's the wind cups. I haven't started those yet. Those won't stabilise, and they've always wobbled about of those. So I'm going to put some rubber washers and grease on them to stabilise them, so they don't wobble about when the wind blows. So that's what I'm on with at the moment, getting this rust proofed up, because I shall use. Actually, I've got some stuff over here that I'm just reaching for. Here we are, Hammerite rust stuff. It's brilliant, is this stuff. You get it all cleaned off, get your object cleaned off, and then you blather this stuff on, and it goes blue and then black, and then you can prime it and then paint it. But yesterday we were out in town doing a bit of shopping, and I also came across this wheel, and we're in a family store called Boyce's. They're all over the country, and they sell everything and anything. And I came across this wheel, which is now attached to my drill, and it's specifically for removing paint and rust, and it's better than a wire brush. I haven't used it yet, but they say it's far better than a wire brush. So I'm going to give that a go. And I also came across a primer that you can spray direct onto rust, but obviously I want to try and get as much rust off as I can. So there it is as it stands. I'm going to crack on and get cleaning again, and then when I've got it all cleaned off and primed up, I'll send you an update. Always a job, isn't there? Always a little job. Alright, see you later. Right Tom, all the components now have been finished off, down to basically bare metal now. The metal is only very, very thin, so there is a certain amount of pitting and corrosion that you can't get out. But of course the stuff I'm going to use next, the rust inhibitor, that'll take care of any future problems if they arise, and they shouldn't do once I've got this stuff on. So all these now are all ready for the next operation, and that is rust proofing. And then they'll get a spray with another rust inhibitor, but it's also a primer. So once they're primed up, that's the end of the rust problem, and they'll be ready for painting up. So we'll go on to the next stage. Right Tom, we're in stage 3 now. We've got the rust proofing on it, so it's just I've just assembled it on its spike so I could do both sides, and it'll dry a lot quicker. So the next step is to spray it with where is it? Oh, here we are. There's stuff down here. Here we are. So this is Rust Reformer, but it's also a primer as well. So I'll give it a spray with this, and then that'll be it for today. Let that go off, and then tomorrow we'll take it all to bits, take it outside on the workmate, lay it out flat, and multi-spray it with the paint. So I've got 3 or 4 different colours that I'm going to do it with, and we'll see what it looks like. Okie doke. See you later. Okay Tom, well, we've got the rust proofing primer on now, and I've just roughly put it together on its spline so it's easy to paint. So that's the next job, getting it painted up. So got the wind cup sorted out, and so off we go with some colour. Right Tom, I've finally got this weather vane finished. It's all sprayed up, and it's now taking pride and place on the top of Megan's swing. There's no point in taking it down to the little shed where it was before, because it's going to get bashed about. So it's on top of the swing along with the bird spikes, which incidentally don't always work. Apparently, and I've seen it for myself, starlings like landing on these. Keeps the bigger birds off, of course, but anyway, there she goes. So it lives to fight another British weather. Okay.